Okay, Adam Hastings here again, doing my final video games and learning projects. For my lesson, I chose to do um, a physical education lesson that incorporates the game PGA Tour Golf with a golf unit. Um, in this unit, students will get an opportunity to play the game, the PGA Tour game, as well as get actual experience with a golf club and swinging. To start the lesson out, I start with just introducing golf, talking about golf swing, just sort of getting students prepared for what they're going to experience in the lesson. So just some background knowledge. From there, I teach the critical elements of a good golf swing and then break students up into groups where they will do a peer assessment. So them and their partner both will assess each other. So on the assessment sheet, which is right here, students will get the opportunity to watch their partner. So on the checklist, there's technique, and then they'll watch their partner, give their partner feedback. They can give them verbal feedback and then write the feedback down. And then they'll also check pass or need work. So the pass and need work part, that helps me know if the student needs more work, and I can help them some more individually. From there, they will go into filming their partner swing as well. So a lot of times in PE, their teachers will show videos of a skill or the game, and so students can get an idea of what is done. Well, I chose to have students video their partner using an iPad or phone, just because it's a little bit more interactive and they can see themselves swing. I know it's a good technique that I use when I am watching myself swing a golf club, and helps me kind of hone down on what I'm doing wrong. I also think that students can take that and apply that after class, which is another big part. The next piece that they will be doing is the video game. So I think the video game is going to really help transfer their learning, just because the games these days are so realistic that there's a lot of transfer of learning that would go on. So in the game PGA Tour, there's a lot of tutorials that people can do, where they can either go to a driving range or go to an actual course. And as they play, the game gives them different vocabulary, gives them different feedback on what they're doing, different angles to hit, different golf clubs they should use. And these are things that could really help somebody out in a real situation. So I think that as well is very beneficial. As far as principles of learning that are used in this, I think that there's situated meanings. So students, they're going to learn different vocabulary and new terminology by experiencing different game situations that they may not have done before. Using smart tools and distributed knowledge just to understand the game. This is going to give them knowledge that they may not have experienced before. The game doesn't matter, whereas in real life, the score is going to matter in the game. So students are going to be able to take that feedback and strengthen their knowledge. They're going to be understanding why they may be doing a certain thing, which is going to help transfer their learning from PE class into a real situation. Then they can learn, and they can tell other people why they're doing certain things. Players have control over the gaming environment. In the game, students are going to get some autonomy. They get to choose what course they want to play, whether they want to go to a driving range, and then they get to choose different clubs, how hard they hit it, what angle to hit it. So it gives them a lot of choice in learning. A lot of trial there as well. The last one is risk taking. So, failing in the game holds few consequences in comparison to life, which is true, which makes students take more risks. I think this really follows the idea of having a growth mindset. Students are going to, they're going to struggle. The game's going to have some scaffolding. it's going to be hard. And, students, if they continue to work hard, they will continue to improve. So I think this is a very good technique or not technique, but strategy for using video games to enhance learning. And the one fault would maybe be if you don't have access to an iPad or a phone. But there's other ways you can do it. You can also you go to a computer lab and do it as well. So there are options. You're just gonna have to be creative and find maybe even a little bit more time within your lesson. But I think it is something that I would definitely incorporate, and think it would be really fun for students to do. So that's my review. Hope you liked it, and thanks for watching.